We're learning more tonight about an amazing survival story. Two Rhode Island teens are found safe and sound after going missing overnight. The 15-year-old snowmobile got stuck in the snow in Andover, Maine, and they used their resourcefulness to survive the night in below-zero temperatures virtually unscathed. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum is live in the newsroom now with new details.
And it was survival skills that saved two Rhode Island teens in rural Maine overnight. Search teams were looking for hours after their snowmobile got stuck in the snow. The Maine Warden Service tells Eyewitness News the two Rhode Island teens that were missing in Maine have been found alive. Ty Howard Gatto on the left and his friend Jonah May pictured right, both 15 years old and from North Smithfield, were found in good health but hungry this morning. The two were trying to travel from Mexico, Maine to Howard Gatto's grandfather's camp in Andover last night. It's about a 15-mile trip in the rural western part of the state.
I know the heart of a 15-year-old boy and I understand it, but let's take that, what we've learned, and let's apply it for next time.
They set out at around 7:30 and were supposed to arrive at 10 o'clock. When there was no sign of them, the family called for a search team. Snowmobiling clubs and local trail groomers helped locating the two. The warden's office says their snowmobile got stuck in deep snow on a side trail, leaving them stranded. The two found a nearby shed and used gasoline from a go-kart inside to make a fire, wrapping themselves in tarps to stay warm. This morning, someone spotted the pair and brought them to Howard Gatto's grandfather's house. They then called the warden's office saying they were found.
I would consider this to be a pretty inexpensive lesson for these young men.
Some very cold temperatures in Maine overnight. Coming up at 6, we will break it down hour by hour on how cold it got for the teens. Live in the newsroom, Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.
Lost and found. We have an amazing story of survival tonight.
Now, two 15-year-olds from North Smithfield made it through the night in sub-zero temperatures in the woods in Maine after getting stranded.
New at 6, we're getting a look at pictures that showed how they survived. Eyewitness News reporter Perry Russum is live in the newsroom now with more.
Well, the teens were found this morning in good condition but hungry, missing for 12 hours in frozen western Maine. The two missing 15-year-old boys from North Smithfield used survival techniques to stay alive after their snowmobile got stuck in deep snow. There it is on your screen. Ty Howard Gatto on the left and Jonah May on the right were trying to travel about 15 miles last night from the town of Mexico to one of their grandfather's camps in Andover. They tapped into a go-kart they found in a nearby shed, using the gasoline to start a fire. They wrapped themselves in a tarp before sleeping in the go-kart. They stayed the night in a small shelter as teams combed the area, with some groups starting at 4 in the morning. The boys faced dangerously cold temperatures and stronger wind chills. At 7:30 last night when they left town, it was hovering around 0 degrees. As night turned into morning, the temperatures plummeted. At 10 o'clock when they were supposed to arrive, a reported -3 degrees. Just before midnight, -7. 1 o'clock in the morning, it doubled to -14, all the way down to -25 with wind chill at 5 o'clock this morning. And the boys did not have their cell phones with them. If they did, the warden says they would have tapped the phones to find the boys. Live in the newsroom, Perry Russum, Eyewitness News.